What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at something that it's going to be a little bit biased, honestly, because it's two of my favorite things. It's a Hyundai that just so happens to be a Sonata SE 2015, and number two, it's blue. And if any of you know anything about me, blue's my favorite color. But enough about me. Let's just get to it. All right, so if you see, it's got that rich navy blue color. Absolutely stunning. Fog lamps right down, or the fog reflectors right down at the bottom. The headlights would actually bring the LED trim and this little white line down the middle that makes it look really mean. Just look at this blue paint. This is gorgeous. Matching blue handles. Beautiful tread on the tires. You got the fin. You want to talk about trunk space? Let's take a look. Alright, you can head out. Trunk here is massive. I mean, Caesar's a big boy. You could easily fit about 3 or 4 of him in here. You'd have to squeeze him in tight. The grille is actually a little bit wider than it was before. This is the body style change too. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. So you have the cream interior with the black highlights everywhere. You got all of your power windows right here, power locks, power mirrors, and the lock for the windows. Right in the middle, you got yourself 2 cup holders, little pocket to put some extra change in there. You could actually change the drive mode, so you could either put it in eco mode, regular mode, or sports mode, depending on how you want to drive. If you want to be more fuel efficient, eco. If you want to have a little bit more power, the S mode, sport mode, will be a lot more efficient. Another little place to store some extra change. You got automatic transmission with the Tiptronic shifting, so you can actually have like manual shifting that you can do on your own. You got yourself 2 12-volt ports, an auxiliary port, and a USB. You have a pretty big center console, glove compartment, pretty spacious. Both of the front seats have, or front doors have a bottle holder. All of your climate controls are right here. Your emergency lights and all of your volume and radio, all that good stuff is right here. It brings Sirius XM, Bluetooth, and also CDs for those of you that still use that old school technology. Right in the steering wheel, you got this beautiful stylish steering wheel. And on the left-hand side, you have all of your volume controls as well as your call controls. Right-hand side, you have all of your cruise settings. Left-hand side, you have the trunk release, you have the gas release, and you also have the traction control that you can turn on and off. Dimmer is right here, in case you ever needed access to the OBD2 port or the fuses. Right in here, you just take this little cover off. Go ahead and turn it on, see what it sounds like. Nice and quiet. So this is what your cluster looks like. And this specific unit has 105,000 miles, so it's been barely broken in. So under the hood, you got the GDI motor, which is the 4-cylinder 2.4 liter. This is a 6-speed automatic transmission that's coupled with. I mean, you're getting about 185 horsepower, which is pretty good. It's gonna pick up pretty quickly. Amazing fuel economy. We're talking 25 miles to the gallon in the city and 37 miles in the highway. It's got an 18.5 gallon tank. On a full tank, like filling it up from zero, it'll take you, right now we're about $5.30 per gallon, so it would take you about $95 to fill it up. And you'd get a range of 462 miles in the city and roughly 685 miles in the highway. So this is Paco. She's 5'6". 5'6", yeah. As you can see, she's got quite a bit of headroom right there. And I am personally 5'5", and I mean 5'10", and still got quite a bit of room too. As you can see, it's a comfortable position for the seat all the way back, and you got tons of room right here. That one is not only all the way back, but also leaned back. So for those of you that, you know, like to...
This is nasty.
Is it?
It's like really gross, but he bought it, so I'm trying to eat it.
Still got plenty of room for the back passengers. 12-volt port right in the middle. And it also has the plastic backing, so in case you have those kids that won't stop kicking around, they won't actually tear up your entire back seat. You also have 2 little pockets where you can store some extra water right in there. And you also have bottle holders both for the passengers. In case you don't have that middle passenger right there, and you got 2 cup holders. So as I said, I am a little bit biased when it comes to the Hyundai Sonatas, but I mean, kind of speak for themselves. They're great. Some pros about this car are obviously its style. It's super elegant, really sleek, and it also has a massive interior, so it's built for not only the driver, but every single one of the passengers as well. Massive trunk, so you're gonna be able to fit everything that you need to fit. 4, 5, 6 bodies in there. And also when it came out, it had a 5-star safety rating overall. So not only can you feel good about making sure that all of your passengers are comfortable, but they're gonna be safe as well. And it's really easy to use. It's got great fuel economy. It's got a clean layout. The controls on the steering wheel are pretty much like built right there, so you can do everything that you could possibly want. And also, as you're driving it, it's got a very, very quiet interior. If you notice, when I turned on the car, you barely heard the motor, you barely heard anything on the outside. It's awesome. Now, a little bit of the cons, which it doesn't bring too much, but maybe it could have a little bit more power considering that it is a bigger car, but then you're gonna be trading off a lot of fuel economy, and frankly, I'd rather have the fuel economy over having more power. And I guess it could be, it's not built to like take corners really quickly. So, the handling, it handles well, but it might not be as sturdy as a car that was actually built like that, like more of like a sports in mind. Some other cars that you might want to consider in case you're looking at this vehicle and don't necessarily want to get this one are going to be like the Toyota Camry, the Nissan Altima, Mazda 6, Ford Fusion, the Honda Accord. Any vehicle like that will be another great option. However, I do recommend always go with something like a Hyundai or a Kia Optima, anything like that. All right, this was the 2015 Hyundai Sonata SE. Let me know if you have any questions about the vehicle itself. Make sure to drop them in the comment section below. And if you have any questions about our Buy Here, Pay Here program or any Buy Here, Pay Here program that you're considering closer to home, please feel free to reach out or just drop a comment below. We'd be happy to help out. Or you could always reach us directly at 559-444-0123. Well, that's all we got for you on this one. So thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.